Scam out of California.
Wednesday morning, the Alabama State Securities Commission.
Do we have unregistered stock here? Is one of the issues?
Joe Borg and his team of investigators are going after the cons, criminals, unlicensed scam artists.
We've got several trials scheduled for March.
This team knows you can find them in the unlikeliest of places. To most Americans, nothing is more sacred than their faith. And the bad guys, they know this.
I've seen more money stolen in the name of God than any other way.
As head of Alabama's State Security Commission, Joe Borg has helped bust some of the country's biggest religious investment scams, like the notorious Greater Ministries International scandal, a Ponzi scheme that traded on people's faith. Take a look.
Don't put it on your tax return that you donated any money to Greater. That way you can have all the money when it comes back. Every gift we give you back, you do not have to pay taxes on it unless you choose to do so.
True believers were told by this man, Gerald Payne, and other so-called men of God, to invest with Greater Ministries. The church would guarantee a 17% return.
We don't promise you, the Lord does.
The way they put it was very interesting. This was God's Social Security program for Christians.
You'll see a donation form there.
When we were said and done, we found that they had taken in almost $580 million.
These religious scams are a mosaic of the most common fraud techniques. Source credibility. To the faithful, you can't get more credible than God. And social consensus, your fellow parishioners are doing it.
People have a tendency to do what their friends and neighbors do. Because when you have a social group, you tend to have the same interests and the same likes.
Investors are more vulnerable during tough economic times. They look for quick scores, guarantees. Faith, not logic, rules. So even the smartest investors get scammed.
Anybody can be taken. The con artists are really slick. It doesn't mean the individuals are stupid or they have a lack of education. In fact, most of the good scams are against folks who have a good degree of education, who know something about finance. They have cash in the bank, which is why seniors now are a big target. They've got CDs. Before you turn your money over to anyone, before you let go of that hard-earned cash that you worked hard for, check with your state securities regulator or check with FINRA. Check with the regulators. Is this person licensed to do business? Is this product that he wants to sell registered to be sold? And if the answer to that is he's not licensed or this product's not registered, hold on to your wallet because he has no business doing business with you. Considering what we've got in the pipeline on cases.
These investigators are busy.
I hate to use the term, but it's sort of a banner year for criminal enterprises, especially with the markets being down. And I guess we can expect more of the same going forward.
And unfortunately, they're going to stay busy unless the public starts investigating themselves. Check out that investment with the regulators before, not after you turn over your money.